sometimes you have a data set that contains duplicate rows from the data sets, and it is not advisable to analyze these data sets. In order to take care of a data set that is having duplicate values, I'm going to show you our code to eliminate those duplicate rows. So I am going to import a data set which is called groups. So let's say it's called groups. Then we use read. Let me take my time. Read.table, and the data set is called groups. So it is a txt file. Then after that, we say header, which we say is true. So that the header is true because it has headers. So we run that. Now, if you want to view, we use the view function. View function to view the groups data, views data, and then we look at it. So now you can see that we have the variables for cow, dog, cat, and then bat. So you can see that the third row here and the fifth row have the same values in each of the rows. So I am going to show you a code to remove those duplicates. Sometimes you have a very big data set and then you want to remove those remove those duplicate values. So the code is going to make sure that we keep the first one and remove all other rows that are actually the same. So let me show you how to do that. So that one, let's say we are going to create a data set. So we are going to use a function called unique function to remove that. So let's say we are going to create a new data set. So we say a new data. Then what we have to do is to use the function called unique. Then the data set is called groups. So we run that. After you have done that, now we can view the new data set and see whether the duplicate values or rows is stripped out. So let's look at it. So we view the new data set, the new data, and then we view it. So when you view the new data, you can see that it does not contain the fifth row. The fifth row has been removed. So it tells you that the data is being stripped, the fifth row is stripped out. Now, if you want to see the fifth row, after you have done that, if you want to see the number of rows that is stripped out, we also have a function called duplicated function, and it helps you to do that. So we call the groups, we call the data, then we use the square bracket, and then we use the duplicated function, and then what did we duplicate? The dupes data. So after the dupes, now you go to this should show you all the rows that have been stripped out. So we use that, and you bring a comma, and you run it. So when you run it, it shows at this down place that the fifth row was removed, and it removed the cow, the third, the dog, the second, and then the cat, the first, and then this was stripped out from the data. So this is how we do that. Thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.